Now here we are given to simplify these two expressions, trigonometric expression as well. The first is tangent square theta plus cosine square theta minus 1 divided by cosine square theta. Now, let's just go ahead with this. Let's start by observing 1 minus cosine square theta, which this is a basic trig identity that stands for what? Sine of square theta. This is just it, okay? But here, it is just the negative of this, is what we have here. Because if you multiply this by negative 1, we will just have negative times 1 is negative 1. So negative 1 times positive, negative 1 times negative is just positive that. So we rearrange this, we have cosine square theta minus 1. So this simply means the negative of this man right here, okay? So just go ahead and say that tangent square theta plus, so I'm going to bring in that negative 1 times 1 minus cosine square theta divided by cosine square theta. So that's just it. I multiply this man right here by negative 1. Okay, so the multiplication of this with negative 1 is going to give us negative 1 here and positive cosine square theta. So it's just the same thing I'm writing here, it's just another way because of what I want to get. So here we just have that tangent of square theta plus, now 1 minus cosine square theta is what? The result is just sine square theta. So we have minus of sine of square theta divided by cosine of square theta. Now you note that sine theta over cosine theta is just equal to tangent theta. Therefore, sine square theta divided by cosine square theta will be tangent square theta. So here we just have tangent of square theta. Now this was just sine over this is giving us tangent square theta. So this one will just become negative tangent of square theta. So at this point, the result is giving us 0. That's the simplification of that. Okay, let's go back to this one right here. We have to simplify this. Okay, I'll just go ahead and plug in some things to bring this smaller by saying tangent theta is the same thing as saying sine theta over cosine theta. So that's just sine of theta divided by cosine of theta minus 1. Okay, so here we can see that this and this will cancel out. So we're having sine theta times sine theta is just sine of square theta minus 1, and sine square theta minus 1, what is it? The answer is equals to what? Now this is the same thing as saying negative 1 times 1 minus sine square theta, just like we had this other man here. Here we note that 1 minus sine square theta is equals to what? Is equals to cosine of square theta, and here we had negative 1 right here. So this is just negative 1 times that. That's negative cosine of square theta. So this is the simplification of this. Okay, that's what you get.